How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have some amazing news. We have a lot of brand new content into MLB The Show 20, as well as a huge collection upcoming here that I want to talk a little bit about. So I'll go ahead and hide the face cam. So the first thing we have here is the set 35 headliner, Brandon McKay, and this card is looking pretty good. 99 stamina, right around the same attributes what I was thinking he would kind of get. He does not have the sinker, but his hitting attributes are amazing. 89 contact, 92 power against right, 74 contact, and 80 power against lefties. This card is not only going to be able to pitch pretty well for you. I mean, he doesn't have 5 pitches. He doesn't really throw with all that of a deceptive motion or anything like that, but at least he will be able to hit some home runs and earn some of the runs back that he might give up. I certainly need that from some of my pitchers. Anyway, Edwin Diaz is the closing pitcher included in this Player of the Month program for July, and this is one of the players that I didn't include his attributes in the previous upload. We also have 99 overall James Paxton, which I am completely surprised to see Paxton at a 99 overall. He had an amazing month in July of 2017, absolutely, but I just thought he would be at around a 96, 97. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to complain about a 99 overall pitcher, and especially when you prestige him, he just gets that much better. I mean, 1 mile per hour per each pitch, at least it will decrease or increase depending on if it's an off-speed or a fastball. And then, of course, he also has the increased break on some of those pitches that allow him to reach certain thresholds for some of those off-speed quirks. Anyway, a lot of upcoming stuff here. This screenshot right here is absolutely amazing. Some of the best news that we've had the entire year. We have new Battle Royale rewards. We have, of course, James Paxton, Brandon McKay. We have an SDS stream talking about the 6-inning bosses that could be changed from the bosses that were leaked. We will also have those bosses added into the Showdown and the 6th inning. But the most important thing, the chase for ... Prepare your collections. This is going to be a huge collection for a specific player reward similar to the player that we got last year in Honus Wagner. The Honus Wagner card was the rarest card in any MLB The Show game in history, and I really think that they might bring back a couple really amazing legends. We have not seen Reggie Stalker in MLB The Show since MLB The Show 16. This is a created version of Barry Bonds, and I would love to see this card added as the big collection reward. This is when attributes capped out at 99. Another card that I would really love to see is a Mariners version of Alex Rodriguez. Shortstop, probably had third base as a secondary, maybe not during this specific year, but they could easily add that in. With amazing power, amazing speed, oh man, that would be something else. I don't think I would be able to get those cards right away, such as the Barry Bonds or the Alex Rodriguez, simply because I don't have the prospect collection done. I don't have the Players League collection done. I think you're going to need all that. I think you're going to need almost every card in the game right away when it comes out in order to unlock that player. But eventually you will be able to earn some more cards along the way throughout the game cycle. And I didn't get Honus Wagner last year until a few months into the game, or once he was released, until like 2 or 3 months afterward. I picked him up, used him. If it is the same card, Honus Wagner, I will definitely be excited, but I will also be, let down a little bit. I would want to see a different player. If it could be Willie Mays, certainly. It could be Babe Ruth. It could be one of the big name players that we already have in the game. I'm going out on a limb. I talked about predicting Reggie Stalker for this year over on Twitter about a week ago. Maybe not even a week ago. I just posted that same screenshot that we were taking a look at in this video on Twitter. I'm just really hoping that it is Reggie Stalker. I think that would be amazing to have Barry Bonds back into the game. I know that it might be really expensive to get his rights. I'm not sure how all that will work. But at the same time, I'm not even sure if using Reggie Stalker's name would require Barry Bonds' rights. I don't know how all that would work, so I'm just kind of just speculating. I wanted to provide just a kind of a voiceover of some of the content that I've recently been trying out here in the event, just to kind of mention that. But I'm very excited to unlock James Paxton. I'm going to try and get him. I'm going to try and try out that Brandon McKay as well. I used the 87. And one thing that I didn't talk about yet with that card is that the fact that he has the unbreakable quirk. He has 98 durability, he will replenish stamina a lot quicker, and that is also pretty effective to have as just a part of your rotation. It's nice to have guys that will be able to bounce back pretty quickly. You can use them in relief a little bit earlier, and it's also nice to have that bat as well as a pitcher that you might want to go to, save a bench bat so you hit with them. Who knows? I just think that this content that SDS has been releasing has been second to none. It's been absolutely amazing, and I just wonder if it's going to continue out throughout the entire year. I mean, how are they going to be able to create this many cards consistently? I don't know. There's a lot to keep up with in this game. I think that the content that we got today is great. I thought it was almost too good to be true to get a couple of lefties added into the game. 2 left-handed starting pitchers in the same day. I thought that was nuts. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and play one more event game, and then we're going to get into some viewer game highlights. I wanted to try out some of these Face of the Franchise legends that I've been unlocking, and it's probably good that I've kept some of those, because if you do have to complete those collections, I think you're going to need all types of different players. You know, the breakouts, the rookies, the impact veterans, all those. You might even need more than what you needed to complete those collections. I remember they kind of doubled in size for each one. So for example, if you've already completed, you know, the rookie collection in the collection tab, they might they might increase that to where you have to actually collect more rookies for the actual voucher, or depending on how they do it. I mean, it might not even be the same setup. It might not be voucher based and all that. I have no idea how they're going to do it, but I wanted to provide the information in this video for you all and kind of just go over some gameplay. So here is when we get into the friendlies. We are playing up against Beast Bro in this one. He's got a very good team. I'm trying out a lot of these different hitters, and honestly, just right off the bat, I didn't really like too many of the guys that I was trying out. I started off pretty well with Robin Yount and Al Kaline in their debut. I'm also trying out Andre Dawson. I put George Brett back in the lineup. I put Lou Brock in there. But I'm really trying out Jason Kendall, Michael Young, Andre Dawson, who hits a home run right here. Probably the only hit that I got with him, though. Just didn't really have the same exit velocities as Eric Davis. So I'm kind of just comparing. Jeff Bagwell's another one that I'm just trying out for the first time. I don't really like the way he starts his swing or even sets up to swing the bat in this game. But I never really liked Jeff Bagwell. That's just personal preference type of thing. I think that he's a good card, and I liked him as a player for the Astros. But just in MLB The Show, I never was really good with him based on his swing. But anyway, Beast Bro's a good player. We end up going deep with Andre Dawson. Now we're facing his creative player in Andrew Vogt, and we have Mariano Rivera in the game. A little bit of lag there, but he absolutely crushed that sinker. Up and inside, I thought that was pretty impressive. Pitch was not even a strike, and he smacked it for a 2-run homer. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this content update today. I've tweeted out a lot of the images and a lot of the players that we have added or that have been added into the game. Kind of surprised that Edwin Diaz doesn't have Outlier. Yasmani Grandal's a little bit better than what I was expecting. Jonathan Scope is pretty good. We got some of the cards that I thought we would get. But I'm also a little bit surprised we didn't get a gold card from previous year, from the actual MLB The Show 17 program that was boosted up to a diamond. That's the only thing that kind of shocked me, as well as 2 lefties, 2 left-handed starters in one day. Here, I have no idea what happened to Beast Bro. I'm going to try and take the extra base with Lou Brock just to see if he would have been able to score on that one. But I actually end up choking the situation. I struck out with Jason Kendall. Here we pop up with George Brett. I left a little bit early with Lou Brock, and I think I would have been out anyway. It's probably a good thing that I didn't actually send him there. We would have ended the game on a double play. We still have a chance to tie it up here, but I just wasn't really hitting the ball that well yesterday, and that's okay. I mean, some days you're going to have good days, some days you're going to have off days, and I felt like I was just off at the plate. So hopefully we can go live a little bit later today. I do have a couple things to take care of for my teaching job. But with all this content, I want to start grinding out this monthly award and then, of course, get into some ranked seasons and try and make it to World Series. I want to get Vladimir Guerrero, probably sell him. I don't know if I will sell him. I'll probably try and get there first, of course, and then determine, do I need the stubs for that big collection? We do have a couple days, or at least 2 weeks, to get prepared for that. But a lot of people are going to realize that there's a big collection coming out. A lot of people are going to start to buy some of those players. Some of those gold cards that are harder to get now might go up in price. Some of those prospect cards might go up. You're going to have to collect, a lot of different guys. I don't know how they're going to do it, like I said earlier, but I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I've been waiting for a collection. I've been waiting for confirmation of a collection because I didn't know if they were going to go with it. I didn't know if they were going to do the same type of thing. It's tough to, you know, save a bunch of these Stage 3 Team Affinity cards that I don't know if I'm going to need, but I'm not using them on my team, so I didn't know if I wanted to save them. So now I know. It's a good thing that we kept a lot of these guys. I know I'm still going to have a lot of grinding to do with this game to try and get that collection finished. But in this game right here, we're going up against a person that's already in World Series. Miyagi, definitely a good player. He was hitting everything. And I left in Al Leiter for 3 batters. He gave up 3 runs. That card has not been good for me at all. I went to Billy Wagner in this situation and left him in for 1 too many pitches. I faced 3 batters already. I wanted to take him out. Just wasn't paying attention on the stream, and that's one thing you have to do. You have to keep in mind, you know, where your pitchers are at with stamina. Even if you take them out in the middle of an at-bat, in the middle of an inning, 3-2 count, whatever it is. If they're in the yellow or the red, it's going to be really tough to get strikeouts, especially on Hall of Fame or All-Star, even more. And then, of course, you know, you've got a lot of factors that play into it. I'm not the best pitcher in this game. You can tell that from all my pitcher stats. For the most part, you know, my best pitchers have around a 4 or 5 ERA, and I'm going to have to score runs in order to win these games. And that just was not the case yesterday. But here we have a great chance here. Jason Kendall smacked one down the line. Al Kaline, who was doing really well. I mean, I started off pretty hot with him, got a couple base knocks in the events, did really well, and then now we're just got into a little bit of a slump. Same type of thing with Robin Yount. Here we're going to end up losing this game. Took a couple L's in this one, but I mainly wanted to focus on the brand new content, the huge update, that big collection, and that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.